Massive shift happening in the business world right now. It's being driven by a technology you've definitely heard about, artificial intelligence. And it's making all of us ask a pretty tough question about one of the most respected degrees out there.
So let's just get right to it. This is the big provocative question on everyone's mind. As AI gets woven into the fabric of every single business, is the classic MBA, the Master of Business Administration, starting to lose its punch? Is it becoming a relic of a world that, well, doesn't really exist anymore?
Now, before we can even try to answer that, we have to get our heads around just how huge AI's impact really is. I mean, this is so much more than a buzzword. It's a force that is actively reshaping the entire corporate world as we speak. Think about it. For decades, being a business leader was all about strategy, years of experience, and a good dose of gut instinct. But now, AI is getting embedded right into the core of how companies work, completely transforming how decisions get made with raw data and incredible predictive power.
And don't make the mistake of thinking this is just a tech industry thing. Not at all. We're talking finance, marketing, operations, high-level strategy, you name it. AI is popping up everywhere, and its influence is just growing and growing.
And let's be crystal clear. This isn't some forecast about what might happen 10 years from now. This is today's reality. For any professional out there, knowing how to work in an AI-powered world isn't just a nice-to-have skill anymore. It's a flat-out necessity. Which, of course, brings us right back to our main problem. In a world where AI is the new heavyweight champion, what on earth does that mean for the good old MBA?
The MBA has been the gold standard for a very long time. It's always been about management principles, financial know-how, and classic business strategy. For generations, it was your ticket to the corner office.
But here's the million-dollar question, especially for anyone thinking about their own career path. Is that traditional playbook still the right one, or is spending all that time and money on an MBA today kind of like learning the rules to a game that nobody's playing anymore?
Well, here's where things get really interesting. It turns out, business schools are not just sitting around watching this happen. They see the writing on the wall, and they are completely re-engineering the MBA for this new era. In short, they're fighting back. Just take a look at this contrast. On the left, you've got the old school stuff, management theory, financial theory, classic case studies. But look at the right side, the AI era MBA. It's all about machine learning, deep data analytics, and even getting your hands dirty with actual programming languages like Python and R. The whole focus is shifting from abstract ideas to hands-on, data-driven action.
And the goal here is really powerful. It's not enough to just be a business person or a tech person anymore. The new goal is to create a new kind of leader, someone who is totally bilingual, fluent in both the language of management and the language of AI. So, what does one of these new MBAs actually look like in the real world? Well, let's zoom in on a specific example. VIT Business School is one place that's really leaning into this new reality. And their approach isn't just to add a single AI class and call it a day. No, they're weaving it into the entire program. We're talking hands-on experience with the tools that companies are actually using, and a huge focus on applying all this AI knowledge to solve messy, real-world business problems. It's all about being practical. This quote really nails the whole point. The promise is that you walk away with way more than just a degree. You walk away with a real tangible advantage, a competitive edge that's tailor-made for today's job market. And to be clear, this isn't some wild, unproven experiment. This new approach is backed by the biggest names in accreditation like ACSBP and AACSB, which is pretty much the gold standard for business schools. So that tells you this new curriculum isn't just innovative, it also meets the highest possible standards.
All right, let's put all the pieces together. What does this all mean for you and your career? What's the ultimate advantage of this new kind of MBA?
Here's the bottom line. An MBA that has AI at its core isn't just another educational option. It's a strategic career decision. It's about setting yourself up to win in the business world of today and for a long, long time to come. The path this kind of education creates is super clear. First, you really get the lay of the land. Then, you get the actual skills you need to thrive in it. After that, you learn how to apply those skills to solve real challenges. And finally, you emerge as exactly the kind of innovator that companies are desperate to hire right now. So, we'll end with this thought. We started out asking if the MBA is obsolete. But you know what? Maybe that's the wrong question. Maybe the better question to ask is, what skills are going to define the next generation of leaders? And based on everything we're seeing,
Being fluent in both business and AI is right at the top of that list.